Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Shane and welcome to Klesh Guitars. Today we're here with Diamond Miner Ivins and you can check out his YouTube channel. I'll link it somewhere here. And we're down here at Clear Creek in Colorado today. And we've been scouting around and we found a pretty good spot, like right, where is it? Right back here. Yep. To look for some gold. So I did bring the come along and everything. If we need to move any big boulders, we might be able to do so. And yeah, let's get digging, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so here on the river, we scouted around a little bit to look for, you know, the most promising area to find some gold. And we came across this area right in here. You can see that there's some darker, rounder rocks, kind of buried in moss, right? And that's a good indicator that those rocks have been there for quite a long time. This rock here especially is really nice. It's sitting on a big rock that's been here a long time as well. And you can see there's some gravels and stuff underneath it. Any gold that ever flowed over that possibly got trapped underneath, and it's probably still there. So we're gonna grab that rock and move it out of the way. We're gonna try to dig all this up and process it. There's really no place to set up a sluice box here today. Clear Creek is really raging today, so probably no sluice box. We'll just get some buckets of concentrates and pan them down by hand. Right, so we've pretty much got this little bucket full. I'm just taking the overburden from in between these three rocks that I plan on moving. We're filling up this bucket here. That way we'll have a bucket full of classified material. We'll pan it all out and we'll see what kind of gold we got. We'll do some real-time arbor fabricating classifying here. This is the 1/4 inch, but that's already classified. Doesn't take long. Right there, it's just rocks now. All right, that's the good stuff we're looking for under those big rocks. Jason here actually drove all the way from Arkansas just to film a video here with me, and he's also a Major Credit Patreon supporter, and I got 3 brand new ones since the last video. We have Danielle Satterfield, we have Jixerman, and we also have Chris and Giovanni, 3 brand new Major Credit Patreon supporters. Thanks so much, guys, much appreciated. Of course, your names will be in the credits at the end of each video. And you'll get to enjoy the perks of the $10 guys, the $5 guys, and the $1 guys. This is Jason's first pan here, and he got some gold. I know it's hard to see. There's the lead, and then just north of that, there's 2 little pieces of flour gold. I'll try to put a little, yeah, he's pointing at it right there. A little bit of flour gold. I see like 2 or 3 flakes in there. Is that what you see?
Oh yeah, there's several more colors in the iron. I've had to extract from the iron yet.
Yeah, there's quite a bit there in the black sands. Nice, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to pan out my own. I'm just setting up the camera. That's gonna be my spot right there. All right, let's pan this down without falling in the water. All right, got a nice line of black sand right there. Make sure you really stratify this stuff, because there is a lot of black sand here at Clear Creek. Now I dug this from a pretty promising spot, so I got about 3 more pans left in the bucket. This is only 2 shovelfuls right here, but this will give us a good idea to see what's actually there. All right, we're down to the black sands. I'll bring the camera over and we'll pan it back together. All right, let's see how we did here. Probably a little bit of flour gold, maybe some lead. We are in a pretty decent spot. There's a big chunk of lead. That's a really good sign. We got some garnets in there. That's a piece of lead, that's a piece of lead. Too bad they weren't gold nuggets. There's a lead BB right there. A couple pieces of flour gold at the top. No big gold or anything. That's okay. I'm going to clean up all that lead with the snuffer bottle. There's a lead BB right there, and yeah, we have a couple more pans to go in this bucket, so maybe we'll find some better gold than that. Okay, well, I got 2 buckets worth of stuff cleaned out of here. I moved 2 big rocks, moved them out, got the 2 buckets worth of material, panned it down. The second bucket that I ran, all the material from under these rocks, I actually found only 2 pieces of flour gold, which surprised me. You know, you would think that there would be more gold underneath, but there wasn't. So we're not done here yet. Jason has a big bar. We're gonna move this guy out of the way. We'll do another bucket of overburden. We'll pan it all. But in between here, there's some nice jammed rocks. There's a nice crevice right here. And I like to get really far down into there. And that's what we're working towards, these crevices right here. Because as you can see, this crevice is perpendicular to the flow of the stream. So any gold is probably towards the bottom of this, especially if it's jammed full of rocks, and it seems like it is. So we're gonna have some lunch and we'll be right back. Here's that big crevice that I was really working down to see if we can move it. And yeah, it moves. It moves a lot. Oh boy, that big rock on the side of it is also moving. Well, I better do this from a safe distance. I'm gonna take this big rock and jam it underneath. Now we have access to all that delicious dirt. That is some really good looking dirt. You can see that this is really good material. There's black sands in there. It's all different layers of colors. So this stuff has been sitting there a long time. These rocks are just coated with mica and pyrite and hopefully some gold.
Kind of looks like a coin, but I'm not sure. I need the coin expert.
Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah, today isn't a bust. We got some money. Here you go. Let me show you what I'm working on. I'm just getting down to the very bottom of that crevice. Almost done with the bucket. I'm not finding too much gold in there, but I am gonna lay everything out at the end. Look how fast the river's moving today. The rock that I moved in my last video is back behind those trees, and the water's up so high that that entire rock is covered up. So, all right, finish up. You gotta make sure you get every little area right down to the bedrock. All right, now we went to all that trouble to move this crevice and bust it up and pan all the overburden. Now we get down to the most important part, which is the stuff right up against the rocks. This is where your gold's gonna be. Now ideally, we would wet this down and suck it up with the Yabby pump, but unfortunately, if I poured water on this, it would go down to a soft area. So we can't do that, we just have to scrape the rocks. Right, it's come to that time, the end of the day. Take the snuffer bottle and see what we got. A lot of lead, good amount of black sand in there. So this is gonna be the gold that I was just able to recover here at the river. Right over here in the top corner, you can see a couple pieces. It's just small flakes, not really flour gold, it's a little bit bigger. And of course, we've got a lot of lead. So I mean, that's just what I was able to recover here at the river. Not too bad, actually. All right, guys, well, thanks a lot for joining us today. Thanks a lot, Diamond Miner Ivins. I'd shake your hand, but we can't really do that because it's quarantine time. So just for my cleanup here at the river, I found a little bit of gold. We're gonna go back to my place and finish cleaning up. Don't forget to check out Diamond Miner Ivins' YouTube channel. There's gonna be a link in the above me and in the description. So check it out, and thanks a lot, man, for coming by. We had some fun, right? We didn't find a lot of gold, but
a lot of fun, man. Thanks for letting me come out and getting in your backyard and finding some gold. Had a lot of fun.
This is my backyard. All right, so I'm gonna take this stuff back to the house. We'll clean it up and we'll see what we get. Okay, here's our concentrates from Clear Creek. This is everything dried out. I dried everything out in the sun. This is the stuff that was in the snuffer bottle with all the lead and the, I guess, hopefully not the biggest pieces of gold, but probably the biggest pieces of gold is what you've already seen. And then over here is just everything that was in the bucket, basically all of my black sands right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the magnet to this stuff since it's all dry, and we're gonna remove the magnetic stuff and we'll pan it out and see what kind of gold we got. Wow. All right. So because there's so much black sand in here, you could probably notice here that there's a lot of dirt trapped in there. Even though this is dry, it's still picking up a lot of dirt and gold and everything. So the best way to do this is clean your magnet off and have your black sand at the top. Then bring your magnet down and just let the black sand come up to your magnet. It's still actually picking up dirt right there. Yeah, out there at Clear Creek, there's a lot of black sand. I have a better idea to fix this. We're just gonna take everything that we get and put it into a separate pan. Dirt and everything. That's so much. We'll just continue this process. Okay, so here we have all of the stuff that's non-magnetic. There's no more magnetic stuff inside here. And in here we have everything that came up with the magnet. Now there's still pebbles and dirt and probably gold in here, so we're gonna do the same process again to this. And as you can see, it's still bringing dirt and stuff up. So we're going to do this process as many times as it takes until there's no more dirt coming up with this. All right, this is clean of magnetics, and we're going to do that again. All right. I'm pretty confident that I got all of the magnetic stuff out of here. Put that over here. Now this stuff right here is just magnetic. We don't have to worry about panning it. We know there's no gold in it. It's just 100% magnetic. So I'm going to save that for future processing. Now we can pan this stuff out and see what kind of gold we got. All right, let's bring over Crusty Rusty here. We'll add some water and a little bit of surfactant to break the surface tension, because this gold from Clear Creek is extremely small and it will float away. All right, I think we're gonna start with our concentrates from the snuffer bottle. So I'm gonna hand pick out these pieces of lead. I'm just gonna take these and throw them in my lead jar. Let's pan it down. Gotta be really careful with it. I can see little tiny pieces of flour gold coming down. So as I see them, I grab them with the snuffer bottle. That'll save a lot of time. All right, now hopefully you can see that gold right along that edge. It's just a bunch of flour gold. Now we're gonna start panning this stuff. Now even though there's no more magnetic stuff in here, this stuff is still the concentrates. It's still extremely heavy. So we're just gonna do maybe 2 or 3 spoonfuls at a time to keep it easy. That might even be too much. We'll find out in a second. So the first thing I'm really noticing is that I should classify this stuff because these little pebbles and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and classify that. We'll just take the old kitchen strainer. Yeah, that'll save us some time. Not too much, there's just a few flakes, but that was only a couple spoonfuls. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up all this stuff and I'll show you guys what I end up with. All right, there we go. So we got some pretty decent gold. See right there, we got some nice flour gold. It's probably only worth a few cents, but we had a good time out there on the river. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. I put out a new video every week. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.
Thanks again, everybody, for watching my video. It's much appreciated. I did notice that 73% of my viewers aren't even subscribers. So if you would like to make sure you don't miss any of my future videos, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.